Welcome back, Duels of the King's Court. Today we got a little interesting video for you. We have our first Edison gameplay on the channel. I'm on the left playing Machina Gadgets, and we got the man in the mirror playing Plant Synchro. We played the game yesterday and I forgot. So we're going to go with the set 1 pass. Or set 1, probably set a monster. Set 1 pass. Normal's on red gadget. Red's going to search yellow. So I played this. So before we get too far into it, guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications so you know I upload consistently. We're on the road to 1K, so join us for the ride. Also, if you haven't already, make sure to like our social media. Link will be down below in the description. So I'm going to get in that clean 1300 with red gadget. And then setting 2 cards. So we decided to get into some Edison gameplay because honestly, like, Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Is fun, but we wanted to try something a little more interesting. Also, this is going to be some... I ended up updating the deck a little bit better later on. So this is me playing the deck as it was before I got cards I needed. So I'm going to swing again. Hit the Treeborn, then swing for 200 with Peacekeeper, and then I use Peacekeeper to equip 2 red gadget. So gadgets really don't lose steam as long as you're keeping track of what you need. I do not know what channel member M has. He has 2 sets. Summon yellow gadget. Torrential. Luckily, so that doesn't finish my search. So I'm going to be able to search for the green gadget, and then thanks to Peacekeeper, I get to search for a Machina gear frame, because when it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you add 1 Union monster to your hand. Which is pretty good. So I got 2 cards in hand added, and then swing for another 1300. Red gadget be down. Does he draw pieces finally? And that's a problem like old Edison. Well, not problem, it's like something. So Lone Fire into, I believe this is Titanial. Queen of Camellias, yeah. Which is a really good card, especially when you have like multiple fluff tokens. So it's gonna attack into the gadget, and I'm just gonna mirror force it. I mean, I forget what I also have face down. So he sets a card, draws. Yeah, you see the DD Crow in hand. Like I said, this was pre some updates, so I chose to just add what I could to make it playable. So right now we're at 1300, 1800. I think we're almost at game because of how much damage he's done. So shuffle, he's going to tap. I'm going to pop discard. And then I'm considering what I want to do here. I want a Solidarity and attempt to poke. Mirror Force, that's fine. I lose everything. No, I'm going to Starlight Road, actually. Starlight, bring the Stardust Dragon out. So, okay. And I was checking with Solidarity. It's once the monster hits the graveyard, I lose the attack. Call the Haunted to bring back a Camellia. So I don't redeclare with Red Gadget. But I'll swing Gear Fortress for 33 over the Camellia. Swing for 26 off of the gear frame. And then hit 25 with Stardust. If you had a Gorse, you would have dropped it there. Draw, check in the graveyard. Bring back Treeborn Frog. Sets to pass. Or sets a card and passes. Draws for turn. And I can swing, like, I have a game on board anyway. So I'm figuring what I want to do. I equip Gear Frame, because why not? And then I know summon another Gear Frame to search for another Fortress. Like, we are cycling card advantage. Like, that's the thing Gadgets kind of do. But it's whatever at this point. So I decide if I want to do, I can keep cards in hand, and I'm deciding. I swing. I took the swing of Gear Frame. Deeper's in the Gear Frame, and then Fortress for the game. Let's see, that's Battle Fader. Yep. So that was game 1. And honestly, it was kind of a grindy game, which is kind of the fun thing about Edison, was like how grindy the game can be. Also, yes, if you look by the phone where I have producing the life points, yes, I am only having 2 cards in the extra deck. Because Gadgets really doesn't need an extra deck for this format, honestly. I mean, I'm being honest, like, I really don't need an extra deck, so there's a few cards I keep in there. Just note this is getting reintroduced back to Edison, so and back to this format of playing, so there are gonna be some mistakes made. But we'll get better as time goes on. So set one, doesn't T pose. So summon yellow. I already have red, green in hand, but screw it. Like, I want to get yellow out of my hand as quickly as possible since yellow is the weakest of the gadgets. And I mean in terms of attack points. Also, I went and pass. Embassy to set. Yeah, I'm playing Skill Drain too at that point. Honestly, like, that's funny, playing Skill Drain. That's another monster. Draw. What do I do here? I think I'm going to Upstart Goblin because I just drew it. I'm going to give the 1k give him 1k. Draw one. Sack over the monster. Oh no, hit into Necro Gardener. So in Gear Frame. Gear Frame search Fortress. Fortress is on the bottom of the deck. And I do take 100 because Necro Gardener has 1300 defense. And then he chooses to bottomless the Gear Frame. It's fine. I mean, I would have got my search anyway because Gear Frame just has to hit the field. I'm going to set one, and start one of the Fortress out. To apply a little bit of pressure. That way I can kind of run over stuff. Treeborn comes back. He's thinking about what he wants to do here. Just one passes. So another yellow gadget, get them both out of my hand like I said. So unfortunately, I do believe I have all three greens in hand, which is kind of annoying. And I mean annoying in the sense of, well, having multiple gadgets in hand can be okay, especially if we have Fortress in hand. But if you don't, then it's kind of like, ugh. So he's going to tap. I almost swing into the Gardener. And I believe it is, yeah, Fortress gets swing, and then I can't do anything to the Necro Gardener because it's I have defense points. Excuse me. So with the Lone Fire Blossom, I was reading what the card does. I was checking my cards. Summons the Titania, or Titanial, excuse me. Swings Gadget, Deprisons it. Now, I think he could have banished, but he would basically lose the Titanial anyway. To tribute, to negate. And I don't believe I believe either Titanial does or does not require you to tribute another plant. So he can probably swing in for 1200. I mean, he could Necro Gardener the attack away, but at that point, it really doesn't matter. Does have one set. He's going to set. He did forget about Treeborn Frog, which is interesting. I'm going to knock, and then he almost goes to banish the other Dandelion, and then I remind him that's only for flip monsters. Like I said, we're playing a lot of cards just to replace cards. I can do an updated gameplay with how the deck is currently at the moment, but I'll do that later. He's going to set one. He's forgotten about Treeborn Frog. Okay, now he brings it back. Excuse me. We are replaying Edison, so forgive us for some of this game that we are not playing the best. Playing the Cyber Valley. Plays Red Gadget, gets the entire crew on the board. Hanging out the bros in Schoolyard. Oh, he Battle Fadered. Oh, and the reason I don't search with the Red Gadget is because I'm playing 8 gadgets, so we already have both our yellows. Would I update up to 9? I'll consider it. I think I'd consider updating it to 9 gadgets. Normal summon the red or the green gadget to search a red. Yes, Battle Fader should have been banished if it was by its effect. Yes, it should have. Don't think it's going to play a role in this matter at all. So, big gadgets. So, wide board. Would suck if we got Mirror Force right now. It would really suck. So I'm reading because I'm going to play this. I have my Starlight Road, and Starlight Road is a negate destruction. If you do negate destruction, and then you can summon one Stardust Dragon. Hit for Sangan. I believe I've already attacked with these two gadgets, so I go 12. Now, the misplay I do make a misplay, and I should have done it, but I didn't think about it. Excuse me, breathing out my nose for a second. So he banishes Garden off 1, and then does take the red. Alright, so I'm going to play Royal Oppression. This is just so he can't summon anything, keeps me on the kind of the play. So, what I should have done, and I'll admit this right now, is that I forget Necrogarden has a quick effect. I should have DD Crow'd it, because you see it in my hand. I should have DD Crow'd the Necrogarden. I'm making sure so since the card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard. So unfortunately, even if I choose to negate the summon, which I'm going to have to do right here, he's still going to draw this card, which is kind of stupid. Well, not so stupid. It's annoying, but I have to do it because I need a card to maintain as much board presence as I can. So card trooper gets destroyed. His hand is, it goes Heavy Storm, blows up my Oppression, which is kind of sucky. Discards Chaos Sorcerer, spell summons this. Pot of Avarice is back. Sangan, Card Trooper, Battle Fader, Lone Fire. So I will say this right now. Battle Fader, if it was summoned by the effect, which I believe it was, should have been banished back to the deck. Or I mean, should have been banished. Now, I don't forget if Avarice was resolved because you didn't shuffle back 5, but whatever. Like I said, this is relearning everything. So Battle Fader should have been banished as well, but again, like I said, it doesn't really matter. We're going to Synchro for 6. So probably into our Drill Warrior. Probably the Drill Warrior. And this is where it's kind of like, if I don't draw anything, like I can't get rid of my gadgets. I'm going to activate Upstart Goblin because I'm going to try to see if I can dig into pieces. You get a Skill Drain, which is okay. Then I'm going to switch Jump Block, and I forget because Drill Warrior can attack directly. So it's going to Lila. Pop the Skill Drain. I could have Skill Drained it, but it's whatever. It's like, even then I wasn't expecting it to go off. Like I said, this is pre-updating the deck at all. So we're taking 1200 to the face. And I'm checking if the attack decrease is permanent or just for the turn. I believe it is permanent. Or it is only till the end of turn. If I was wrong, I was wrong. Like I said, this is currently just getting acquainted back to card effects back in the day. We're probably going to do another updated Edison gameplay later. Let's swing over 2 gadgets. Swing over his cards. Unfortunately, like I said, I don't know if I draw an out here. My only out for the Drill Warrior is a Machina Fortress, which I need to either hard draw or draw into a gear frame. So I'm going to set one, and then... So I'm going to set I was thinking about setting a card, and then put the card back to my hand as a Raikou. And channel member M notices that I do set the card. I choose to almost set the card, then still while my hand is on to reset it back, but it doesn't matter. Because I believe that card's not... Then I banish the frog with DD Crow, and I believe it doesn't even matter because he's going to either get rid of the card somehow. So he's going to Avarice back 5 cards again. Excuse me. So what I'm looking for, like I said, I'm looking for a Fortress. That's the big thing I need in my hand right, like yesterday. Without Fortress, I'm really not playing this game. And because I had to use DD Crow already, so he goes into Debris Dragon, Synchro into Ancient Fairy, get out 2 Fluff tokens. He's just using Pot of Avarice as the tokens because he doesn't have the other tokens for him right now. Attack over the gadget. I'm going to take the hit and draw for turn. I consider what I have. I do flip the other gadget to attack mode, attack the face down, get punished for setting a card, attack a token, Summon the red green. Have no more. Set 1 pass. I do need something, honestly. Like I don't know what to do here. That's even where I'm starting to get a little scratchy, a little nervous. So tributes the token for a Caius. Caius banishes the red gadget. Take 1,000. Attack for 25. Attack over for 12 for 11. And then if it was a new entry, to attack and defense. Special back Fortress. It's gonna compulse it. Judgment. Which in hindsight was probably the bad play right here because that's it. And I scoop. Because I really should have just I had a force. So this is where I misplayed, and I honestly think it cost me. Because he can pulse the fortress, right? I should have let the fortress get bounced, and then discard the force and itself to bring it back. And then use the judgment on the D-prison. Like, honestly, that's what I should have done. But I didn't do it that way, and that's my mistake. So, now we go to the Horn Game 3. Also, I don't know if it would have really mattered. Because I don't know if he would have had access to other plays. So, we draw. We're going first. I think we're going first anyway. So, yeah, we'll draw for turn. Going first, which is nice. Summoning red. Searching yellow. Catch up, searching mustard. We're now going red to search caution, and then caution to search go, and then go to get red. So I'm going to set 1 pass. Oh, we're also playing 7 Tools of the Bandit. Foolish Burial to get the Treeborn Frog out of the deck, I'm assuming. Yep. Zetri Frog. The dad boy, what's up? For you old school meme heads. So set 1, pass, I draw. Noble green gadget, use the effect to search. Oh no, I don't search. I run to a super mega nimble hamster. He's gonna set a Raikou. He does try. He doesn't say what it is automatically, but you do have to confirm what you're setting because you have to make sure it's what you're setting. So it's a Raikou. I pass because there's really no point to attack it, which I should have just attacked it. So he pops the back row. I think it's a skill drain, which is always getting popped. It's like Mirror Force never going to go off. So he has a Raikou, he has a Super Mega Nimble Hamster, and a Treeborn Frog. He's going to tribute 2 for the Titanial. I will lose my red gadget, lose 1,500 life points, draw for a turn. Put the green to defense mode. And then grab another yellow with red. And then I'll pass after that, because honestly, there's not much I can do. But cycle pieces, and then, oh boy. This is going to be tough. Like, honestly, like, Titanial with Dandy is just going to give Titanial more negates. So, get run over. Pitching 2, special summon the back fortress. Attack Treeborn Frog, swing into Fortress, pop. So, it's because Fortress says select, and I'm not sure if select means the same as target, so that's on me. It'll pop. And then I shall pass turn, because I don't think there's much I can do. I've already searched. I'm just counting how many cards I have in grave. I've gone through all my reds, I think, at this point. He's checking his options. Sets 1. Summons Lone Fire. Lone Fire. He has double Dandy, which is annoying. Because he's going to get a lot of tokens out anyway, and that's going to be really bad. And I really can't do much of those dandies. So activating Upstart Goblin to draw. Summon Gear Frame. Use Gear Frame's effect to search for a... I think I'm going to search Force just to get... Yeah, just to get the instant reborn on the Fortress. Bring it back. Swing. Gets 2 tokens out. Swing. Get rid of one of the tokens. Attempt the Fortress. Gets deprisoned. 7 tools it. Pay 1,000 to get rid of the other token. And then I attack. So I choose not to equip. Because I really I don't really worry about getting equipped or anything like that. So Cyber Valley, set 1. I equip a Gear Frame, attack. Deprisoned, Gear Frame goes to graveyard. Set 2. So this is where I have a little mistake here. My hand, I accidentally leave my hand, one of my cards in my hand, in my back row by accident here. And I'm going to catch it as I'm checking what I have. It isn't really a cheat. It's more like I just literally brain faded. I'm going to catch it when I check back row. So that's me just not catching a little mistake. And again, it really doesn't play anything to the gameplay. Because honestly, like the only card I have active is the one back row behind. Yeah, see, I'm gonna check back row. I actually don't catch it right there. I'm gonna catch it. Like honestly, I'm gonna catch it. Like I'm just being upfront. Like I totally brain faded when it happened because I think we've been playing all day at that point, and I was also running on like 2 hours of sleep, so I don't catch a lot of mistakes I make. Watch, you see me fiddling with it because I'm almost like, wait, do I have something here? I think I'm going to catch it in a second. Or I think when I was thinking also, because I just really didn't notice it was not back row as my hand. Because I also put my hand kind of far away. Yeah, there you see, I noticed it and I'm like, oh shit. And then I explained right here, like I accidentally left a card there because I wasn't paying attention to my hand. They got no reason to cheat here. So we go debris into, I believe this is going to be Black Rose. Yep. So Fortress doesn't get destroyed thanks to Gear Frame, but he gets 2 tokens out. Set 1 pass, I think. Because like yeah, even if it was a back row, like unless it was a Judgment or Starlight Road, it really wouldn't have mattered, and it didn't matter. So Synchro into, I believe this is going to be Junk Archer. And Junk Archer is going to banish. I'm going to use the effect of Fortress. It's going to banish. If it gets targeted, it's going to be able to send a card from its hand to the graveyard. Sends it, and then swing for 20-something. Alright, so this is where I'm in a very bad spot, and here's why. I do have Cyber Dragon in hand, but constantly Fortress is going to keep getting bounced and returned, banished and then returned. And I try to swing over and then I get deprisoned. I get Mirror Forced. I can revive the Fortress, which I do. And I do have another beater. Now, I could have brought a Cyber Dragon out. But channel member M has made it clear multiple times he has a Chimera Check in his extra deck just for me. And I scoop because I was like, there's no way I can do anything. So that, guys, was our first Edison gameplay. I know it was riddled with some misplays and mistakes, but, we'll get better as we go on. Getting it out to a new format, or an older format, I guess would be technical. But anyway, guys, that was the video. And as always, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, as I said before. And I've been Michael, the Real Estate Kings, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye now.